Innovision's first film shoot, we went to interview Matt Fraser, who that evening was hosting an event known as the Beautiful Octopus Club. Beautiful Octopus Club is a safe, secure environment for people with disabilities to go and enjoy a social occasion just like the rest of us.
The Beautiful Octopus Club, run by Heart and Soul. I've been going to it for 15 years probably. Down in South East London, it can get quite rough, especially if you're a little white guy with short arms. And it was the only club I went to where there was a guaranteed no fight, level vibes, good music, and a really good time. And this craziness of like no rules clubbing. Never seen a club where learning disabled people were serving the pints at the bar, let alone ones where they were allowed to drink the pints. And this was all kicking off. You know, people would be mistaken to think, oh, that's for learners, that is that club, or that's for disabled. It's for everybody. And it's a brilliant club, and you have a really good time. And yes, people who are not used to seeing people with learning disabilities not be with a social worker, drinking a pint, getting a bit drunk, body popping, flirting, getting off with people in the corner, just like any other club. They might be a bit surprised, but I would argue that it's a good surprise and that they'll have a really good time and want to come back time and time again. And that's what happens. The club just keeps growing. Back in the day, we'd have 300 people, it'd be packed. The last time I did it here, it was like 2,000 people came through the door. That's a huge sign of success.
I'm one of the volunteers. What's going on here? This is the art zone, where we're making comic books on the wall there. And over that table is the microphone, that's what they're making. And you're able to take it home and then at
You know, 10 years later, it's become this massive extravaganza with loads of copycat clubs. They've pretty much single-handedly created learning disabled culture through the clubs.
This is the Sound Lab, and at Sound Lab we're trying to encourage people to make interactive and collaborative music with very, very accessible hardware and applications, mainly running on iPads. It's all about being able to touch music and access and make music as quickly as possible without any experience of the technology or of making music itself. So it's as accessible to a non-musician as a musician, and you can just come along and touch on a screen and make something wonderful in a matter of seconds.
What I have noticed actually with Heart and Soul is that they, who are an umbrella arts organisation basically for people with learning disabilities, are inviting people with physical and sensory disabilities to come to their shows, to perform, to be part of the infrastructure. And you know, now we've got the Dean Rodney Singers. Dean Rodney said he wanted to do this experiment where he interacted with people internationally and made collaborative music with people with disabilities from all over the world and created this kind of bizarre, I don't think there's any other word for it, bizarre universe of the Dean Rodney Singers, which we're all going to be experiencing tonight, all the different worlds.
Welcome to Dimension Detroit. There's so much to tell you about today, so many worlds and dimensions.
Each one attributed to a specific country, which will have its own interactive music that he's made with them. I mean, if you think about the level of organisation and achievement that is for a learning disabled man to have created all of that in a structure that, yes, has supported him, but really he's been the driving force of it. I think it's incredible. I mean, it's a brilliant achievement. One of the brilliant things about this club is watching the transformation that happens where people get it, the light bulb goes on. I've seen time and time again non-disabled people coming to the club for the first time, literally having their minds blown and feeling totally different about things afterwards. I have no doubt that for many learning disabled people who come to the club for the first time and finally see a lot of people in a similar circumstance and space to them must feel much less isolated, much less.
Let me introduce the band. The one and only, the handsome hunk, the one and only Chris Burney. Give up for him.
People are scared of what they don't know. And learning disabled people have never been allowed to be part of society. So traditionally, nobody understands them or knows them. So they're scared of them. It's wrong and it's stupid, but it's human nature. So this goes so far in battling that. If you get the opportunity to celebrate your own culture and who you are, it can only build confidence to all people that attend. Less isolation, more inclusion, normalization of difference. I mean, it's a no-brainer, right?
At the end of the evening, I felt exhilarated, relaxed, because it felt to me like sanctuary. Heart and Soul, in their guise of the Beautiful Octopus Club, are challenging perceptions and breaking down barriers.